Hey, so I'm Victor Zinn. I already play guitar, bass and piano or keyboard. So after learning piano for 20 years, I figured what's even more difficult than that? Alright, so I picked up a Harley Benton semi-acoustic violin. It's white, it looks very nice. Let's see what I can do, with my musical skills. No sound. I hear a sound, but it's very thin. Maybe there needs to be more tension. Oh, you have to press down on it. Alright, well, this is kind of not a great sound, but that's probably my fault. That wasn't too bad. Doesn't sound terrible. Let's try and play a song. You just figure out the notes. That was easy. Listen. That's really not that difficult. So I already have knowledge of the fretboard on the violin. It works the same. So that means I can play the song actually. I think that wasn't too bad for a beginner. In general, I expected this to be a lot more difficult than it actually was. My left hand translated wonderfully to the neck. Obviously I have to practice, but I think in a month, I probably will know where the notes actually are. I don't see that as a problem. It is just a small learning curve. The bow is and bowing techniques, this is going to be difficult. And take a lot of time, and it's probably one of the things that I will have to focus on the most. You can clearly hear that I really don't know how to play the violin, but with confidence and a bit of copy skills, you can bullshit your way through this. I will practice and get better at it. If you want to give me some tips on how to practice and what to practice, leave a comment below or join my Discord, which is linked in the description. You can talk to me there. Alright, so welcome to my studio. I already went ahead and plugged in the violin into my Helix. Right, so the first effect is going to be my standard guitar tone that I'm just going to put the violin through. Let's give it a listen, shall we? I think a custom distorted violin tone may sound good, but I don't have that currently, so we will see what I come up with. Next, let's put it through my clean tone. That actually sounded quite nice. If I'm able to get a good tone, I probably will stick with the natural sound and maybe use some effects. But you never know. maybe I will do some avant-garde stuff with distorted violins. So I figured out that there is actually a use for Rosin, which, yeah, well, no shit, right? You have to apply the Rosin to the bow so that it can produce more friction on the violin, and especially with new bows, apparently, you have to put a lot of Rosin on, and you have to scratch up the Rosin so that it, because normally the Rosin is like a clear thing, it looks like a black plastic at first, so you have to scratch it up so it can be applied to the bow, and you apply it somewhat like this. And I saw people doing, you know, this kind of motion at the bottom, and then going up and down, and then doing the same motion up. And also I saw people just saying that that's bullshit, so I don't know what's true. I tuned this off camera and realized that it's very kind of scary. So I had the problem where I couldn't tune past a certain note, because the string would resist and tune back down. You hear? At first I thought, well, this is broken. Thomann delivered it with like a note that it was actually tested, so I assumed that the problem is with me. I looked up how to actually tune a violin, and it turns out you have to actually push the pegs, the tuning pegs, into the violin. If you do that, the opposing hole actually kind of holds them in better, I assume. I really don't know, but it works. What I actually wonder is, this box of Rosin has an opening at the bottom where the tissue that holds the Rosin is placed. I wonder if you're actually supposed to like put the finger through it and hold it like that, so you don't actually take it out of the casing. But in every instructional video that I've seen of people like applying the Rosin, they always take it out and have it in their palm. So I don't know, maybe you know, that's some gimmick that nobody actually uses, or you know, or I just don't know stuff. Let me know in the comments if this is a pro tip. Maybe have a bow that hasn't any Rosin on, and you can practice at a lower volume because it's very silent. It's kind of a bad tone. Let me know in the comments if this is a good idea or not. Alright, see you in the next video. Bye!
Yeah.